Hello class, I'm Celeste Miranda. Today I'm going to go over the differences between strategic planning and strategic management. To have a clear understanding of what the differences are, I want to be able to understand each term separately, as they are often used interchangeably. But there is a clear difference. The distinction is important to understand because the impact that each has on a process is different. Strategic planning, as suggested in the name, has an emphasis on the creation of developing a strategic plan with a speculation of implementation. So it might be just a plan, but it's never implemented. The same speculation does not exist for strategic management on whether there will be implementation activities or not. There always will be. The steps that involve strategic planning are very important steps for both terms and need to be present if the process is to succeed. The top reason strategic plan fails to be operational can often be related to the lack of attention to detail during creating the plan. If a plan is not put in place on how the implementation of a strategic plan will be implemented and operated, it will for sure fail. Sometimes if the plan is not fully discussed between implementation, there may be a difference in opinion or desired results that can cause a plan to fail. Communication is very important, especially before the implementation of a strategic plan, to walk through all the difference in opinions and viewpoints between management and other team members. Having a strong leadership and definition of responsibilities can often contribute to the success of a strategic planning. If these components are not present, there is a possibility it could fail. Primary components of strategic management process. There are many primary components of the strategic management process. Some of the components that I feel are most important primary components of the strategic management are setting goals, analyzing needs, creating a plan, developing a team, and monitoring. There are many more, but I feel these are some of the more crucial components. Goals should be set by management, including long-term and short-term goals, to offer a direction for the team to follow. An analysis of the needs of the organization and the individuals participating in the strategic plan need to be performed to determine a clear direction of action. Close consideration needs to be performed to select the correct members for a strategic team to get the best results. During this strategy implementation, an action plan needs to be put in place considering what resources are available. Assignments need to be assigned to the individuals that are considered best fit for each task. This should be followed through with strategic monitoring and mentoring or getting involved to ensure strategic plan can be successful. That brings us to our next point, the strategic manager's responsibilities. They can be described as the fuel of the project. This is going to be the responsibility to select the members of the team, assign the tasks that will be best fit for each member, and implement the goals and actions needed. They can do this by identifying the strengths and weaknesses of each individual and of their overall plan, as they are responsible to make any adjustments needed along the way of implementation. Time management is important to a strategic manager to ensure the goals of the plan can be reached. The next step is strategic planning is necessary to run a company. By using strategic planning, an organization can establish a mapping mechanism to form guidelines of the overall aspirations and goals. This includes the ability to document and track processes, as well as provide guidance on what measures will be used to determine successes. With having a strategic plan in place, all members of the team can have a clear understanding of their expectations, direction, areas of focus, and a documentation trail for further references. Having a strategic plan in place increases the possibilities for productivity and minimizes distractions or misleading information. With the added focus that a strategic plan offers, in defining the goals of the organization, there's an added screening function that can be used to determine if presented. Opportunities will favor the established goals of the organization if they should be avoided. Thank you so much for listening to this. Good luck to y'all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.